Hello, my collective. How are you guys doing? Before I start doing a reading, I want to go into a topic about dreams and nightmares. So, the reason why I want to go into this topic is because I know people talk about like lucid dreaming, astral projecting, dream magic, doing dream rituals to attack somebody in their dreams. But as far as like being able to fight in your dream, being able to do certain things, I think that takes some type of like unique training that I don't even have myself, because I do be having nightmares. I've been attacked in my dreams, and what somebody can do is they can also send an entity, a spirit, an ancestor spirit, or a ghost to attack you in your dreams, to cause you to like, try to throw you off mentally, to cause you to be frightened, and to cause you to live with fear. Dream magic and dreams are messages, warnings, and also a powerful way to attack somebody, especially when they are in a sleep state. It's like being able to somehow go towards them and bother them and to cause them a disruption. Some dreams sometimes can be warnings. For some people, some people have the gift of premonition, so they could dream and then the dream actually play out into the reality. I take that as the universe sending you a sign and somehow showing you what's to come. The way God would pick certain prophets and send them dreams and angels and signs and things like that to let them know, like, yo, you don't know when this is coming, but I'm giving you a heads up, this is coming towards you. For my collective out here, I definitely want to share with you that sometimes it's good that if you're suffering with nightmares or being attacked in your dreams, and being attacked in your dreams is definitely like, not a good feeling, especially if you're seeing like horrible things, dreams of blood, dreams of people dying, dreams of people dying in water. It is not a good feeling. I had a dream that I know this was either sent to me, but somebody's head was in the water, and they two front teeth was missing, and it was just their head. It wasn't even a body, and they had like dark hair. It was in the water, so it's like somebody could have died in water. Somebody Somebody may be connected to some water, or somebody's body might be in a lake floating somewhere in an unknown area. But be careful, because usually what happens is that certain dreams and nightmares could be meant to scare you, especially if you're being spiritually attacked by a witch, an ancestor spirit, a poltergeist spirit, or a demon from an unknown realm. Sometimes when we're going through dreams, after speaking to some people, sometimes we could be having dreams out there, and it's like, you don't know how to fight back because nobody never trained you for dream training. I don't even know much about that, but I was talking to some people, how some people know how to do that, and I appreciate talking to those people, because it's like, when you're dealing with nightmares, or let's say you have a dream and you wake up with scratches, or you wake up in pain and there's nothing wrong with you, that is a sign that there is a spirit from your dream that somehow got into your reality and is fucking you up. You understand what I'm saying? I will also say, if you could somehow collect energy and have some type of protection around you in order to help you, because not everybody could deal with being attacked in their dreams, or deal with nightmares, or people that are definitely not into lucid dreaming, and you got somebody on the outer skirts trying to force you, attack you, do dream magic on you to cause you not to have good dreams. And sometimes having a dream catcher don't block shit. You understand what I'm saying? I would say definitely go collect energy of people that have protection around them in order to help you until you are able to fight for yourself. Because I find it very disenchanting how people are getting attacked in their dreams. Could be waking up with scars, waking up in cold sweats, waking up crying, waking up, trying to figure out what does it mean. Some people have dreams and then it comes into the reality. That's like, I had a dream of a dark-skinned man that was either he had an altar, he had a shelf, and I was laying on the floor somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So I would definitely say, like, be mindful of your dreams, be careful of people doing dream magic, and also try to, I know for me, I got a book on dreams and the meanings, but I plan on getting some more books on dreams, or ebook or PDF book so that way I could be okay. But I would say please get spiritual protection, whether you got to get it from a physical person, a source, somehow create something of God that you feel will give you some type of power. I saw a little charm, a pendant on Amazon I plan on getting, and I'm going to keep the protection that somebody was nice enough to give me, because it's like it doesn't feel good when you are going through that and you don't have nobody there with you and you're doing it by yourself. I would say please don't let your dreams scare you. Please don't let you waking up, whether it's cold sweats, scratches, not feeling good, knowing nothing's wrong with you, or just feeling a heavy pressure, or constantly somebody pulling at your energy, whether this is an entity, a spirit, an ancestor spirit, an evil, malicious poltergeist spirit, a dark attachment. You're being guided to know to please go forward and go out there and collect some energy, because that is another way to defend yourself, because now whatever is attacking you in your dream got to fight you and whoever's helping you. So don't cut off your support. Don't cut off your friends. Don't be walking around here acting like you got to do it all by yourself. Do not be afraid to talk to people and connect with people that you know is going to understand you, and not just say things to pacify you, or to just say things to kind of shut you up and get you out their face. Most of the time, my collective, when you talk to people about having nightmares and being attacked, they take it as a joke. Nobody don't take it seriously, especially now in 2024. It's like, well, people got the attitude of, well, if you don't know how to protect yourself, and if your tribe ain't protecting you, then you know that's on you. I'm very thankful to everybody that stood up for me, that took initiative to fight for me and to help me, because anybody could say, like, you know, that's kind of messed up. I didn't sign up for that. You understand? And usually what happens is you got envious people, jealous people, people that see you doing well for yourself, people that see that, you know, maybe on a spiritual level you are somebody important. So it's like they doing whatever they can to try to destroy that, to try to you know, challenge the Almighty, because even God sometimes will leave you on your own and be like, you know, I'm not helping you. Not helping you. And I can't be mad at that, because especially if he got millions of people calling on him and praying to him, asking for favors and asking, you know, for prayers to be answered. Sometimes your prayer could be like paperwork at the damn welfare office. You know, it's backed up in the system. My collective, you're being guided to know there are books about dreams, how to fight in your dreams, lucid dreaming, dream magic, and dream interpreting your dreams and the meaning, and whether or not paying attention to the signs, whether or not did it come into your physical reality. I would definitely say please don't be afraid to talk to somebody, to do some research. Just don't let it overwhelm you, overtake you, or cause you to have doubts or second guess or be afraid to open up to people. Because one thing about me, anybody that know me, my collective, I am not afraid to talk to people. I just won't talk to everybody. I've cut out certain people, and I pick certain people that I know is not going to judge me, not going to sit up there and say, oh, you know, you just need to go see a psychiatrist, you need to be in a mental ward. Wow. And it's like, I'm the kind of person where I appreciate those people, because anybody that usually don't help me or come off to me with this like very I don't care attitude, I don't even say nothing no more. I just pull back my energy like, you know what, thanks. It's like I was talking to somebody about transferring energy, and they was looking at me as if like, you know, I don't want to be bothered. And in a way that kind of makes me say like, you know what, that's good, because now I know who to go around, where I belong. Hopefully my real tribe, that is your tribe, sometimes don't have to be related to you. It could be people of strangers, different walks of life, that will come on in and really help me. So, because I'm that kind of person. But I would say dreams are meant to help you, guide you. Nightmares are to terrorize you and scare you. If you have somebody doing dream magic on you or sending you entities to affect you in your dreams, to scare you, to cause you not to have sleep, to cause you to have night terrors, to cause you to wake up in cold sweats, like the dream feels so real. Sometimes a person's emotions could be affected. You're being guided. Do not be afraid to go ask for protection. Do not be afraid to speak on this, and try to speak to people that can relate to you, that have maybe more of a spiritual dream power than you, that know how to connect with themselves and not afraid to step outside themselves, and that are genuine and serious. Sometimes collecting energy could be a physical object. So even if you can't get the person to be around you, spend time with you, if you can get an object from that person and, you know, combine your energy and their energy, sometimes you will get some type of results. You understand what I'm saying? I would definitely say collecting energy is a good thing. Just be smart about it, be wise about it, and be mindful who energy you picking up, and don't be afraid to understand that every time you do decide to take on somebody's energy, you know what I'm saying, the way they might protect themselves and fight, you don't have to agree with it, but accept the help. You don't have to convert to it, but accept the help until you learn how to fight for yourself or train yourself how to fight and go back into your dream or do something. Do not sit up there and judge, because the way somebody may fight or do something may look very vicious and ugly to you, but that is what's needed at the time in order to protect you. So to everybody out here in the collective, let's get ready to hop into this reading. All 12 houses is more than welcome to tune in. I want to say to the collective, do not be afraid to get books on dreams and dream magic. I know as soon as I get some extra money, I'm getting me a book on dream magic and dream interpretations and meanings and how to fight in your dream when you are not awoke. I will be looking into that. But let's get ready to hop into this reading. I wanted to share that with everybody out there in the collective, because there are people that are going through things, dreams, nightmares, cold sweats, and they're not getting the help that they need. And can't no therapist recommend you some medicine or tell you to take a pill and go sit in the hospital because you suffering with nightmares. That don't even make no sense. If anything, whoever's attacking you in your dream got an upper advantage, because now you somewhere where you around other energies that are not mentally stable. Let's get ready to hop into this energy, my collective. We got the 10 of Wind, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got everything chart. Some of you are being guided to know the way of the cross is like, you know, maybe look at what really God do and how he taught people lessons. Some of y'all need to look at that. Like, don't sit up there. And the way sometimes I even feel like left out, just know that God has not forgotten about you. Look at how God punished his own people that he did give power to, that he did grant favor to. Look how he dealt with them. The way of the cross is like maybe reading some of the biblical stories, some of the different religious traditions and cultural traditions to see like, how did God make his own prophets and people suffer? What did he do to them? So that way you don't have to feel like, you know, you the only one, or you being left out, or you not being thought of. Because sometimes when you're going through something bad, you start to feel like he don't love you. And it's like, no. Go to the way of the cross and go look at what he really did to his own prophets. The same one he gave prophecies, power, the same ones he told and directed. I'm telling you, go check it out. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini don't have to be an air sign. They got everything chart. We got a father here. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So for some of you out here, there could be a father that's a fire sign that is very action orientated. Somebody that's definitely could be a religious fanatic. Somebody that cannot believe that maybe the old traditional ways of the cross is not working today in 2024. This could be mind blowing to somebody, because it ain't that God don't work, but it's just that times have changed. And best believe if I'll put it to you like this. Revelation is the last chapter of the Bible. There ain't no other Bibles. Unless he picked new prophets to write a new book. So we are in the last days. And this is just on a very spiritual, opinionated scenario, how to see it from my perspective. If we are in the book of Revelation, you're not going to have no answers coming up, because now new people or new things, new blessings, new miracles, new prophets from God will have to get chosen in order to get answers to what the new times of spiritual warfare in the last days are. So somebody is there's an air sign or a fire sign. They upset that the way of the cross, the old traditional Bible, we're in the last book of it. It's not working now. Things are more enhanced. It's not that God don't work. It's just that this Bible has came to its final chapter. So now you might have to find answers and dig on your own and realize that the traditional practice that once worked back then, new answers, new prophets, new books will be coming out through the people he pick as instruments. Somebody is a fire sign or got fire or air in their chart. 10 of Wind is the intellect, the mind. Some of y'all don't know, this could be a father figure, very action orientated. Somebody that cares, somebody that understands, like, yo, whoever this father is, like I said, it could be a fire sign. This is somebody that's they're very serious. They take action. Yeah, we got the star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but some of you out there, healing and spiritual guidance. So some of y'all could be talking to somebody with, like, they get spiritual guidance. They get healing, they get downloads, they get understanding through whatever experiences. But I have to share this with the collective. Like, it's something to think about. If we're in the last chapter of the Bible, what answers you gonna get? Because you can't keep going back to the old chapters. Not that it don't work, but now in today's time, certain things is not going to work because we're in the last chapter. We're in the closing out of, like, Earth, mankind, the destruction, the famine, the trumpets being blown. And it's like, we're in a new spiritual warfare of war. So it's like a new book need to get written. That's about to happen real soon. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign. Somebody that's definitely either connected to astrology, spiritual healing, understands and has a deeper understanding and an open mindedness with the 10 of Wind. Because the 10 of Wind is all about the intellect. So the universe is asking you, my collective, to open up your mind, to continue to have faith in God, but read the books and get ready for a new book. You can't expect the same punishment for the old prophets or the same miracles that worked back then to work now. They're working a different way because God got a way of sending instruments and sending people and showing his power in a different way, that we're like, okay, I'm about to close out this cycle with Earth here, this fucking planet. But some of you out here in the collective, you being guided to know. That's why I tell anybody, if you feel like you're being left out, you're not. You're not. It's just time to get ready for the new that's getting ready to come on in. And God gonna send it down. God don't leave his people behind. And he damn sure know when direction is needed. He's not like that. He's a loving God, a merciful, unconditional love that is unexplainable. Some of y'all being guided to know there is healing and spiritual guidance coming your way. Some of you is about to get into, like, astrology to learn certain things. But the star card is spiritual guidance that will be given to you due to the fact that your loyalty, and you may not even know the way to cross front and back, but your loyalty shows a lot. That's a good thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because your open-mindedness and you being able to see things from a different perspective without getting mad and cursing them. And, you know, it's like, even with me, as much as I crack jokes, I come with an open perspective. I can't look for you to always, I can't look for the universe. And when I say the universe, I'm talking about God, the creator of all things, the air that we breathe. I can't look for you to give me answers to something, and something new gotta be written, and we're in the last chapter of this shit. The Empress card here, major arcana. Some of you being guided to know you're sitting in your abundance. It's time to tap into it, though. The abundance is not just fertility. Congratulations if you found out that you're pregnant, but the Empress deal with intelligence, you understanding and realizing that abundance is something that you can create, is something that you are, it is something that you can bring into a fruition. You are a Empress. Don't ever forget that. Empress is a major arcana. So for some of you out here, there could be a air sign or a fire sign that sees you as an Empress. You also being guided to know, you never know, God could be seeing you as an Empress for your understanding and your love. You're not running around as much as we get frustrated, you're not running around with this like hatred towards him for not having answers, for seeing that, yo, this old book is about to be over with. So it's okay. Some of y'all don't know it. There's a father that is definitely into astrology or into spiritual healing. The star card deal with you able to get the healing that you need. Some of y'all are being guided. Get ready to go towards your healing. Don't sit up there and let time pass you by. The Four of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. Flame of Spirit. Now, as we all know, the Holy Ghost comes with fire as well as being baptized in water. When John the Baptist baptized Jesus and gave him the gift of the Holy Ghost, some of y'all are being guided to know that that Holy Ghost consists of fire, which is an element created by God. Some of y'all need to know that you may want to learn where your fire placements are, and don't be afraid to connect with that element, but get God's permission first. Do that first. That's the element created by him. Like water. But go to him first. The Four of Fire is like you are taking action. 4 numerology is being organized in action. So the universe wants you to know that you're sitting in abundance. It's time to get more organized. It's time for you to let the flame of spirit, and the spirit is like, it could be the Holy Spirit, it could be whatever spirit you believe in, you know. I don't judge, but I would just say, like, you know, whatever you're calling upon or whatever you have in you is what's going to lead you into your abundance. The flame of spirit is like an action-orientated, a passion-dedicated type of spirit. Like, you know, and we all got 12 houses in us. So the universe wants you to connect and find out, like, where's your fire placements? You need a fiery spirit in order to survive nowadays in 2024. New spiritual warfare, new combative mankind way of doing shit. Even down to the manipulation, even down to organizing a way to program you to get you to believe God would just want you to fall in line and suit to something that he never promised and said. Something to think about. But some of you out here, the fire is an element. And please be careful if you start working with it. Please go to God and ask God to give you the healing and the direction, which would be the power of prayer. So some of you could pray for something and break it down into 4s. Organize. Start getting real organized what it is that you want. Start getting more in depth and more passionate and more action orientated, and start becoming a more organized fiery spirit to get your abundance. The Empress is an abundance card. It's like you sitting in it. You could be giving birth to new ideas, new projects, new approaches, and the universe is looking like, go ahead, go do it. Please do. We're in the way of the cross is like we in the last chapter of this shit. And for some of you out there in the collective, you need to know that part of healing is part of understanding, is also part of you also understanding that you can never go above or beyond what that man can do upstairs. That's like right now, this is an energy reading. Energy reading. Only the man upstairs would know what's going to play out and what's going to go on. For some of you, you got a fire sign or an air sign that very action orientated. Might see you as an empress. Somebody that will help you give birth to new ideas. This could be somebody that may even want to get you pregnant, but I'm not picking up so much of fertility or pregnancy energy. I'm picking up an energy of like they want you to know that they would treat you like a queen. They will treat you with respect. They will help you tap into that fiery element. So whatever it is you want to do or trying to do, you have their support, whether if it's spiritual or even physical. Because sometimes you can get spiritual support even if you're not getting physical support, while the universe is working on the way to sending the physical support. The 10 of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't have to be a water sign. They can have wood in their chart. The fountain of love has ran out. So for some of you out here, the love has ran out. The 10 of water is like, this is a family. Whatever this family did, whatever emotional chaos they caused, they are the cause of maybe why you're feeling emotional, which is fine. Can't nobody tell you wrong for how you feeling. So the 10 of water is like, you don't have no family coming on in to support you, or somebody is not paying attention because they are too busy concerned with especially if you're dealing with a religious fanatic, they just only concerned about serving or thinking, neglecting a family or neglecting somebody is a way to serve God. And God got a way of looking like, let them do that. So you can look at the way of the cross. I never told nobody to abandon their family and not help their family and not help their loved ones in order to serve me. I never told them no shit like that. They took it out of context and said that. Mankind is known for that. So somebody could be definitely over the top with some shit. And so for my collective, it has caused a disconnection cord on many levels. So some of y'all may not want to be bothered with no family. It's like, no. Yeah, the brother of Earth, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, not to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. So some of y'all got a brother or whoever this brother is that's an Earth sign. They deny your ass. They deny you. There's a brother that's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and they don't want no part to you. Somebody's definitely afraid of how spiritually powerful you are on many levels. You understand what I'm saying? But some of y'all don't know, but there could be a family that like disowned you, don't want to be bothered with you, tell people like, yo, I'm not their brother, I don't want nothing to do with them. And that's fine. You understand what I'm saying, don't? I tell anybody, like, sometimes it's good to denounce and walk away and go start elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the kind of person I would tell my collective, like, yo, when you in, now that we in, like, I call it the last chapters and the last days, I'm like, I don't got time to be trying to reconnect or rekindle. I don't have time for it. I've been through too much. I'm getting older. It's not that I'm impatient. It's not that I'm slow. It's like, I'm not tolerating certain shit. Yeah, sister, that's an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, not to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. So there could be a brother and sister out here that's definitely upset that they're not getting their way. So this brother that's an Earth sign is bowing out, not very good with finances, not spiritual. This sister could be like overly spiritual. So this could be like the earthly witch weaver of the motherfucking world out here. This sister over there with the cauldron and the motherfucking cinnamon and the damn rosemary and sage leaves and dry lavender and shit. Yeah, the 6 of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't have to be a water sign. They can have wood in their chart. The universe, my collective, is asking you to have faith and to call in a past life soulmate if you got to, and go through God to get them down here. Because for some of you out here, you about to have soulmates that you might recognize from a past life, or they might remind you of somebody from your past. They're here to help you. So they're not an ex-lover or ex-person. They're a new person that may remind you of a familiar lover, but they're a past life soulmate. They meant to come on in and help your ass. Fuck that. We got a mother Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Not to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. So whoever this is, this mother figure, they're real spiritual. They're like the religious fanatic. This is somebody with like, God said this and God said that. And it's like, nobody don't want to look at the in-depthness of the whole story or even dig to find and do the research. Like, what does it mean? That's like people that sit up there and read scriptures, and it's like, so I get it. What does this mean? What's the history of this scripture? What's the history of the person that God used to even write the scriptures? My collective, whoever this is that keeps trying to use some type of tactic upon you, the universe is calling you to do your own research and to find your way and to get more organized and tap into a fire element. Some of y'all is meant to do this. And if you got to pray about it, please go pray about it first. But there's a mother that's an earth sign, and all she know is God, and she don't know the history of the people that God used to even write the books or the chapters or even the commandments or the messages that are relayed today that has been around for more than 1,000 years. And that's why in the warfare or whatever situation this is, my collective, you're going to be granted favor. Because usually mankind and what churches do is Psalms 23, I walk through the valley of the shadow. They'd be like, can we go through the history of the motherfucking nigga named Psalms, please? Who was God using and what was their story before he told them to write this? Because it's easy for somebody to come on, whoever this mother that's an earth sign, this is somebody that's like a very overly religious fanatic, someone that is obsessed with God to a point where God be looking like, get the fuck out of here. Damn. The people I use didn't even call on me this much. Why the fuck you keep calling on me? Not saying God would say that. I'm not talking for God, but I'm just giving my opinion on how it could be looked at with this mother that's an earth sign. It's like, they so spiritual that they're spiritually out of touch with spirituality and the different aspects of spiritual warfare. All they know is the way of the cross. But they don't even know the history of Matthew, Ezekiel, the King James Bible, who is it? Joel, Proverbs. The people that have the actual stories like Peter and John and all those motherfuckers. It's like, did you actually look at the history of them, or did you try to find the history of them and see why did God chose them to write this particular chapter to enter into the Bible? Did you do that? I tell my collective all the time, God got a funny way of challenging your intelligence just to see how far you will go. And that's why they say, like, you shouldn't use his name in vain. And using his name in vain don't mean like blasphemy and cursing. It's like, yo, you using what I use somebody as an instrument, and now you're using what was supposed to be a guide or a tool for you to understand in an according way to do what you need to do. And you're not perfect, I don't expect that, but now you took it and manipulated and flipped it, and now you done ruined somebody's life because you didn't know the history of the way of the cross, but you keep calling that shit. For some of you out here in the collective, you being guided to know that whoever this is that may be looking at you and saying that this is somebody, this mother that's earth sign, be like, oh, you just need to conform and you stop questioning everything. It's like, no, go really learn. Stop doing that. So there could be a brother, so this could be like a whole family that is like very much not a unit, very disconnected, has been forced or very much trained their minds to just follow this, follow that, do this and do that, and never ask no motherfucking questions. That is a dangerous mindset to have. Shit. So for some of you out here in the collective, you got past life soulmates, and past life soulmates could be instruments that really come from God, people that remind you of somebody from the past or make you feel comfortable. They're here to help you. You are not meant to just be alone, die alone, suffer alone, and you ain't got no damn help. One of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I have to be an earth sign. They can have earth in each other. So the one of Earth is like, whoever this is cannot connect with earthly elements, doesn't understand the energy or how to ground, how to do grounding meditation, or understand how to get the energy in order to connect to the earth. So somebody is not into nature walks. They're not into grounded meditation or going outside, sitting and relaxing and enjoying the nature of earth that God has created. Because the one of earth is like somebody's perception on the tree of life is fucked up. So for some of you out here, I would say, please go look up cultures, symbols, look up the tree of life and what it actually means. Because whoever this mother that's earth sign, it's like the Bible, the Bible, the Bible, the Bible, the Bible. And nobody ain't saying don't call the Bible and don't use it. But anybody can say, like, did you research the motherfuckers? Why you didn't research the tree of life? God created the trees. Why is it everything is so taken out of context in order to get monetary gain, in order to influence and program and manipulate, but we don't want to gain no understanding? So for whoever this is, somebody doesn't like trees, somebody is not into seeing that the tree is the tree of life, it just means life, nature, they take this shit, man, let me take a sip of my damn coffee. My collective, you being guided to know whoever disowns you, whoever is poorly judging you, whoever has disconnected you and didn't want you to be part of a family unit, it was meant to go this way. Because in order to really get you to understand the layers of yourself, you're going to have to disconnect with people, places, and things that are not serving you so you can get to your abundance. And there is no guarantees in life. So for some of you out here, even when you tap into this abundance, the abundance is really the knowledge. You might not get rich. I tell people all the time, there's people that I let them know, like, yo, all the credentials, certifications, and everything, there is no guarantee you're going to be rich, but you can be organized and start planning so you won't be caught out there when you get older. The tree of life is what gives us oxygen and air. I don't know who the fuck this is, my collective, and pardon me when I say this. Somebody that has a very negative outlook upon you. Someone that judges you. Somebody that says whatever it is you're speaking about or whatever you doing is not of the way of the motherfucking cross. And the universe is looking like, if we really felt that strongly, we would never send them no help. If we really felt what they was doing was so disrespectful against that man upstairs, we would never grant them favor because of the intentions. So whoever this is, oh my God, that has definitely caused you, cursed you, disowned you, wrote you off, and wronged you, and will never admit that they wronged you, my collective, it was meant to go that way. Because usually when you are really a frontline soldier, part of the sacrifice that come with the game. You can't sit and say you want knowledge, you want this, and you tolerate energies of family, people, ex-lovers, ex-friends, situations that are not helping you, and you are slowly, you're like a tree of life. You're going to get old. Oh boy. So for some of you out here, y'all being guided to know the universe wants you to look at your own tree of life and nourish your damn self. And the knowledge is power. But there's no guarantee you're going to just have all of this, or the abundance you tap into doesn't mean it's going to lead you into a bunch of riches. It may not, but the abundance is letting you know you're sitting in it. You could procreate it and manifest it into this reality if you want to. And even then, it's still going to take time. So don't let nobody lie to you or gaslight your head or tell you this. For some of you, it's time to connect to that element of fire. Don't be afraid to, have somebody with you. Burn a candle. Start talking. Start getting healing. Start being able to research and go into the deepness and the depths and pray on that. Pray God a letter. Say, hey, yo. It might be backed up. I tell people, the mail that comes down from heaven is not like the mail that we get here. It's like, you think mail moving slow down here is something? Shit, there's fucking petition prayers that's been in backlog for the last maybe motherfucking 100 years now, okay? That's just my opinion. It's not a fact. The 9 of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, not to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. So the 9 of Pentacles is not being fully abundant, not independent, not self-sufficient. The universe is letting you know you need to be mindful of somebody that they don't have it. They don't know how to go about getting it. So for some of you out here, the universe is warning you that the knowledge you get and what you learn and you being organized and preparing is a part of your tree of life. So you could be rooted. Whoever this is that disown you, that doesn't have their independence, doesn't maintain, doesn't have no history, not working on a plan to say, hey, let me do this, let me do that, let me start, goddamn, let me start getting a solid, organized plan to know as even health, spirituality, mental, physical, dieting, able to connect on a deeper level and to understand, like, you know, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist or be panicking or now just start falling for anything, but start getting yourself ready so that way you could be all right. From comfortability to having knowledge to being able to sustain and hold your own and having the right people around you to do it. Because for some of you, my collective, you was meant to cut off this family. Let these, and past life soulmates is not past people or ex-lovers or ex-family members. These are people that was sent down here to come help you along the way, whether it was for a season, a temporary lesson, something. Learn from it. But whoever this is that don't believe in the tree of life, that don't believe in the spirit of flame, you understand what I'm saying? Everything is not evil. So whoever this is that is so much the religious fanatic screaming, God this and Jesus that, everybody look like, oh, fuck up. Go do some research. What is the spirit of flame? Why are you sitting up there, whoever this is that don't like you, my collective, that has a lot of negative shit to say about you, and it's a brother of earth, they disown you. They sister is like, you know, hey, they could care less. This mother is like the religious, I'm the pastor, I'm this and that. Everybody be looking like, do you know the history of altars? When was the first altar created? Our way. You so motherfucking godly. And I would tell anybody, never turn against God. He says in the Bible, look out for fools and babies. And most people have taken the word and made themselves look like fools in order to treat people like fucking babies. Because it'll dumb you down because you don't have the knowledge. So for some of you out here, I would say never turn on him no matter what. I wouldn't give a fuck, because even if you look at the way of the cross is like, look at the books of what he did to the prophets, the people that he told to write these chapters. Look at their stories. Them shits wasn't all nice. But it wasn't meant for mankind to take it as to traumatize you and scare you and be like, yeah, eat Proverbs chapter 5 verse 8. It's like, this what this mother that's earth sign do. It's like, what the fuck? That makes somebody not want to be bothered. And it's like now they're wandering, seeking refuge and salvage and salvation and a connection, not knowing how to get it because you destroyed their perception. Especially if they weak-minded. Oh boy. The 5 of wind, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, don't have to be an air sign. They can have air in their chart. So for my collective, the universe is letting you know whatever fear or fear thoughts that somebody put into you is going to be lifted up off of you. Some of y'all got an air sign that's going to come on and they're going to knock that fear out of you. Got to. This is some of you being guys to know the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't have their own place. Somebody is not as materially wealthy or self-sufficient. Somebody definitely got a sister that could be spiritual or knows some things. But some of y'all are being guided to know the help that you need or the people that you need and the energy that you need. You gonna have it. Because you're not walking around with a negative vibration or hatred towards the creator upstairs. That's like whoever's not into the tree of life. Anybody be looking like, yo, God made the trees. You breathing air off of the backs of that motherfucker. Not to call God a motherfucker, sorry. But what I'm trying to say is that he provided a way for you to be able to enjoy. Because without oxygen, shit. You might as well be you a Martian? You an alien? People fail to realize and forget that the same thing that was created by the Almighty the same way we was. Anybody say, like, how you got here? Flew down, with two planets got together, Saturn and Mars got together and started fucking and brought your ass down here? No, I did it. The 5 of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. But my collective, the 5 of fire is dealing with, like, there's a struggle. There's a spiritual struggle and a physical struggle. And the universe is trying to prepare you and to let you know that no matter what struggles come your way, take action and prepare. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't sit up there and be like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like, yo, we're sending you people, supplies, equipment, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Even what to do with your body. Herbs. Things that God have created. That's like when God made Thoth. He gave them the thought to show the people how to make the pyramids. He gave them the intelligence. So some people that sit up there and be like, I don't know. I be looking at them like, look, I ain't judging you. I know where my source of power and where I get what I need from. Because I don't do well. Anybody that know me know, as much as I'm going through my own stuff, and I mean when I tell you spiritual warfare and even physical warfare dealing with the worldly stresses has caused a lot of toll and burden on me, I have not yet turned on that man. And I don't judge nobody that don't believe in God. It's like, that's on you. But I know what works for me. I'm a testimony of a couple of miracles. Whether it was him sending some people, him sending some army down here to help me, whether it was him, using instruments to say, here you go, we're going to provide you with this because we see what's going on. We see the challenges you are facing. We are seeing the portals of the evil realms that has been sent upon you against your motherfucking will because these are not your binding contracts. I still got your back, even from a fucking distance. 5 of fire is a struggle. The universe wants you to know that you see this star right here. It looks like the Star of David. I'm Jewish. Oh my God. So for some of you out here, look closely at that star. It look like a Jewish star. Some of y'all don't know it. It could be somebody Jewish that does a lot of motherfucking magic. Could be a Jewish practitioner. Somebody that's definitely, into the speaks Hebrew. Somebody that is has the knowledge to cause struggle by taking action or working with maybe 5 other Jews. Because if you look closely at this star, it look like the Star of David. This could also be the North Star. Could be the Viking star, but that's not what I'm seeing here. This look like the Star of David. It look like the Jewish symbol. Somebody could be Jewish. Somebody definitely could be a holistic Jew or have that in their lineage. 5 in numerology is an adventure. So the universe is letting you know that the struggles or the adversities you are facing or that has been caused, you're going to be okay. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who this is that could believe in the Star of David, that wears a Star of David. Somebody could have a Star of David tattoo on them. Somebody could have the alchemical symbols of 2 triangles, 1 up, 1 down. Damn. Somebody could be into, like, if this ain't a Jewish symbol, it could be an alchemy symbol. Somebody that's heavy into alchemy And you may not know it. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of you out here, the universe wants you to protect yourself. And always do the research. And I would never tell nobody to question God, but question who is telling you about him. Question who is trying to take his word and reiterate it and conform it into a way to get you to convert to what they want without actual facts. Because usually when you start digging and looking, and if other cultures are saying a similar story, everybody can't be lying. You understand? It's usually mankind that's looking for money, looking for members, looking for approval. And everybody can look and say, like, you made up all that shit just to get what? Some tithings? You built this building in order to give somebody a place to follow that is not strong-minded or strong enough to understand. Or if you've been taught something since you was young, that's all you know until you break away. And usually if you break away, God do want you to break away. He'll make a situation where, like, you got to break away from this. I never told them motherfuckers down there to tell you this is what I'm going to do. Where's it at? That's not what the scripture meant. Whoever this is, that's a religious fanatics, whoever disown you, whoever family questions you and question what they do, somebody definitely is into like alchemy. Somebody doesn't believe in the Zen practices. Somebody doesn't approve of you working with a fire element. So if you got the gift of fire, which could be a fiery spirit, a fiery connection with connecting with fire, understanding how it works and how to utilize it, or somebody is mad as hell God gave you that gift because you need it. So it's like you was outside in the woods, you need to know how you start a fire. Something to think about. The Holy Ghost comes with a gift of fire though. So whoever this is that kind of critiques, judge, mocks, and has no understanding or know the history and only know what they taught and what they've been through due to their limited experiences and their limited research of knowledge, yes, it's easy to conform now. It's easy to brainwash them now. Because you never went to the man upstairs, you just looking at what's going on around you saying, this is evil, that's evil, and that's demonic and shit. Like, whoever this mother that's the earth sign, everybody be telling her, shut the fuck up. How dare you say the tree is evil? The same tree you get sweet potato, yucca, greens. The fuck are you doing? So somebody definitely don't make no sense when they talk, or they don't make no sense when they be like, you should come here and do this, and everybody be looking like, no, we're not doing that. You want to sit up there and call the tree of life a piece of shit, but yet every time you eat broccoli, spend anything that grows from the damn tree, everybody looking at you like, the hell wrong with you? Oh God. 5 of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They can have water in their chart. My collective universe is letting you know, don't take no losses. You ain't crying over spilt milk. Don't start doing that shit now. Because you got help coming on it. You understand? And always remember what you had when you didn't have the 9 of Pentacles. The universe wants you to look at that like, we provide. We made sure you was okay. Now it's because of your loyalty and your intentions and your attitude and gratitude that gets you far. If I tell anybody, this time it's like, oh, I'll be ready to blow up. And I catch myself. It's like, you know what? Let me see the silver lining in this and not make a hasty choice or decision without actually realizing what I could really get to and what I could tap into and touch and really to abstain and go into my full abundance, full force. For those of you that's about to do the flame of spirit practices, please go somewhere safe and pray to God first. Tai Chi and Chi with elements is not demonic. And whoever was trying to tell you that, whoever was trying to get you that, you know, you relaxing your energy, you recognizing your energy, or you using your energy with water, fire, air, and earth is evil. The universe looking at you like, so why did motherfuckers get the thought of Tai Chi, which is usually a martial arts practice, and then there's just Chi energy where you are meditating, relaxing the mind, the body, eating healthy. So whoever this is, you're being guided to know your main gift might be the gift of fire. Knowing how to recognize that energy, organizing that energy. The flame of spirit is like, the more passionate and organized you are, the more you're going to get to your abundance. And the universe might have gave you that for you to see, like, look what you could tap into without this so-called family unit. By yourself. And don't be afraid to research the way across. Because there are people that's doing that. There's people that, I read the whole chapter of Matthew. Then I went looking up Matthew and what he was really about. During the time God chose Matthew to write Matthew in the Bible. Shit. Because nowadays there's other cultures. For those of you that are like if you live in another country, or if you know people from other countries, reach out to them and talk to them. Because there's history on everybody that wrote their story of the Bible. Do history on them. The same way there's history on religious and spiritual practices. If you know the history and you can get some type of supportive reference besides what you're reading, especially if you can get it from another country, and that country is verifying like, yep, same shit. We done got artifacts and shit. We done collected motherfucking documents. We done fucking went down there and we done did what we had to do. Everybody look and say like, all right now, you know that you can't go against truth. So whoever this is, my collective that likes to take things out of context or can see that you are abundant without 9 pentacles, they hurt. Somebody is mad. And somebody definitely talks bad about you. They have this premeditative mindset and stereotype outlook towards you because they don't like you and y'all don't get along. So some of y'all can have family or people that you really cut off and they are mad at your blow up. And it may be a slow blow up, but they're mad about that shit. It irks their nerve. Because to be able to go into the depths and go beyond and to be able to find and go look something that they would never do. Because this mother that's an earth sign is like, no, just go to church and Jesus. And it's like, we get it. We never said we're not doing that. We have a right to know the knowledge, and we want it from God, the resource, to be provided down here to us. It's when you start going against the grain and you're not realizing like, yo, that tree of life really provides life for me. Who made the tree? Marvin the Martian, the aliens came down and said, Earthlings, we're going to give y'all niggas some trees. No. Adam and Eve, from what they told, it was a fruit tree, it was a forbidden tree of knowledge she wasn't supposed to eat from. God said, hey, I got a garden for you, y'all can eat whatever you want. Don't eat from this damn tree. And what did the snake do? The snake came along and charmed Eve ass, said, yeah, come on, bite this apple, get this knowledge. You didn't even know you was naked. So that's like, we got the way across, but you don't know the history of the people that God chose to use to write the way across and why it was sent down here or passed on to us from lineage and century and generation and the starting point. Because you got people that are my collective that they hate on you. This family does not like you. They don't. Because the mere fact that, not that you're challenging them or questioning them, but the mere fact of your existence and how you are connected still. Because anybody would say, let me tell y'all something, I'm a testimony of it. And I've seen this in my life. When God really don't like somebody and don't like something, wrath ain't the motherfucking word. You will be in hell. You won't get shit. Okay? And that's because he sees that, not that you're perfect, you so black-hearted and so motherfucking ugly. He got a way of stopping shit and saying like, hell no, I ain't gonna let the universe grant you no favor. I could care less. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can scream, you hate me all day. You ain't getting shit out of me or the fucking universe. I'll dry that fucking tree up so motherfucking bad you gonna grow bananas. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Major Arcana. So somebody is very upset. The Wheel of Fortune is like, this wheel is not turning in somebody's favor. Somebody's alchemy. Somebody doing a symbol to embody some type of karma on your behalf has went against them. Because you got people that do that in my collective. This could have been somebody that either does alchemy, somebody that got a little Jewish practice in them, somebody that don't believe in the Zen, they don't believe in the tree of life, somebody that is like very hostile and very upset. And they're mad. Your element is fire. So if you learn how to incorporate, you don't have to know the Tai Chi martial artist, but if you know how to get those practices and connect with some fire with God, you're going to be a bad motherfucker. You understand? Because the spirit of flame is the spirit of how you are and the actions you take and the energy field that you can recognize and know how to connect, and it will be with fire. Pyrokinesis would be the word for it. But it's not evil. Unless you're trying to do evil. That's what people fail to realize. Is the intention of the person and what they're trying to do. That's when something becomes evil. Divination becomes, you trying to acts of things that are beyond you, not realizing the consequences that can come with that. Even manipulating somebody, making them think like, no, that's evil. Anybody can look and say like, so all the fucking Buddhists and monks and Tai Chi practicing motherfuckers and Chi energy people that cleanse their energy, meditate, relax, and sit in nature, they demonic too. So this is where whoever this is that don't like you, don't like the fact that they can't just come and get you to not bow down, but change your relationship or practice or the way you go about things. Because whoever this mother, that's earth sign, that's all the fuck she know. The way of the cross. And it's like, yo, the way of the cross mentally got you trapped because you don't even know the whole way of the cross. You don't. Do you know who Luke and Mark was in the Bible? Did you know their history? Did you look up their lineage? Their tribes? Did you look up John the Baptist's history that baptized Jesus? Do you know who those people are? That God chose in order for them series of events to play out? No. But you over here screaming like, yeah, the Bible and God and the tree of life and shit. Everybody be looking like, oh, shut the fuck up. The 8 of Earth, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, don't have to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in each chart. So the 8 of Earth is like somebody damn sure was trying to stop you from working on a skill or a trade, trying to stop you from reaching the mountaintop. Somebody is very upset that this 8 of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, some of y'all are being guided to know you are taking action and able to make it through certain obstacles and disadvantages is a way to show like, okay, if there wasn't no work, how would you survive? What would you have? What would you do? What do you got? 8 of Pentacles is like whoever this is that don't have a job or don't put no work in, not working on any skills in order to become a better mastery of one or knowing how to connect with the spirit of flame. And the spirit of flame could be, like I said, the Holy Ghost. It can also be you learning how to use the energy to connect with actual fire on many different levels. Not just on your 7 chakra levels, but it's like, do you know how to start a fire? Do you know what fire is made of? Do you know what a fire can withstand and how long it can hold up in certain environments? Things like that. Oh, shit. So for some of you out here, whoever this is that's like, don't do chi. You know, everybody can look and say like, what you think the chi ball was? Where do you think it came from? You think all them Oriental, Vietnamese, Koreans, and everybody that practice that, it must be some truth to it. They living real good. It's been around for years. People is using that same energy to fight in martial art tournaments. So this is why whoever this mother that's an earth sign, everybody be looking like you ain't got no job, you don't put no work in, but you're very, you talk with a very authoritative or dictating tongue without knowing the facts, and you keep screaming fucking God like you fucking him yourself. The Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Major Arcana. For some of you out here, you being guided to know the Hierophant deals with you being able to know that you're mentoring, or God personally mentors you or sends the people to help you, to get you to understand it's okay to question, just don't stray. You keeping your commitments is what makes you a great fucking mentor. You able to research and understand that the way of the cross is just more deeper than read the scriptures and get on your knees and bow down and pray. It's like, no, learn the history. Learn why I did that. Go look it up. Whatever fear somebody was putting into you, my collective, whoever don't got their own place or don't have a job, they are very committed. They'll be very committed to you. Some of y'all got somebody that's a past life soulmate, and they will love the hell out of you. They just may not have everything that they need or they want to order to sustain in life right now. But this is somebody where like they will think of you, they will appreciate you, they will cherish you, and they will be committed to you no matter what. To everyone out here in the collective, this was you guys' general reading. Once again, for those of you that are dealing with dreams and dream attacks and dealing with not having understanding or answers, stay patient, do your research, get your knowledge, and just know that stay loyal to that man upstairs, because whatever it is that you need to know, you will know and you will find out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.